It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's
Got it now.
showtime. What's happening, everybody? The Geno Jones Show. Bam! So I'm coming to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. out in Los Angeles. Please subscribe to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. You and everybody you know, everybody that you like, everybody that you love. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Folks you're really not that crazy about. Y'all like, we all right. Some folks you're not even all right with. Some folks you really can't stand. Folks you hate. Strangers. Aliens from outer space. Tell them all. This is must-see TV. Simply the best. Well, now, yes, that was a Tina Turner song. Simply the best. And that's what we are because of you. All right. Programming note. Let me do this at the very top of the show. So today will be the final day, the final live show for this week. No live show on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I am committed to, there are a lot of like holiday events that I'm a part of, hosting, emceeing, you name all of it. Personal appearances here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro area, because I do, of course, I do a radio show in a day, Star 99.7, Star 99.7, star997.com, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 o'clock Chicago time, and 7 o'clock if you're out in Los Angeles. So I'm on 10 a.m. until 3 East Coast time. So there is a plethora. That means there's a whole lot with the holiday season. We got holiday parades and everything. So, and like I said, events that I'm hosting and emceeing. So it'll be the best of the Geno Jones Show Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So you can binge watch all my back episodes with Ron Isley, Mr. Big, and Ernie Isley, and Lettucey, and Kenny Lattimore, and Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis, and Howard Hewitt, and October London, new superstar with the hit Back to Your Place, Roy Chip Anthony, Lenny Williams, Larry Dodson, former lead singer of the Broadcast, so many great artists, Senator Cory Booker. I can't keep up with them all, but you can binge watch any and all of them right here. So let me because I got a guest today, so let me just go ahead and jump right into it. Congratulations to Ciara and Russell Wilson. A new addition to the family. Yes, a baby girl named Amora Princess Wilson. It is their third child, and you know, of course, Ciara is Future's baby mama. Well, one of them. What he got? 8 or 9 kids. So anyway, congratulations to Ciara, who's also in the movie The Color Purple. And about a week ago, when I saw the video and I saw pictures of Ciara, I was like, man, she looked like she about to drop any second. And I guess I was right. And that was last week. They had the Hollywood premiere of this new remake of the movie The Color Purple that came out like in the mid-'80s. I think Color Purple came out like 85, I think. I'm almost certain 85 or 86. Anyway, so the original movie. So really, first of all, it is a novel by one of the great writers of all time, Alice Walker. Forgive me, Alice Walker. Just calm down. I self-corrected there, Alice Walker. And then it became a Broadway play, and and it was a movie in 1985, 86. And Whoopi was in the movie, Oprah was in the movie, Danny Glover was in the movie. A very powerful movie. Now, playing Celie, we got Fantasia. Danielle Brooks is playing Sophia. She's a super talented sister as an actress. Like I said, Ciara's in the movie. The recording artist, Her is in the movie. My girl Taraji P. Henson, she's got a starring role in it. Haley Bailey, Chloe and Haley. So Haley is going to be in it. The brother Coleman Domingo that plays Rustin. I think it's a movie on Netflix about the civil rights organizer, unsung hero Bayard Rustin, a very strategic brother, and played a pivotal role in the civil rights movement back in the 60s. And my man, Deon Cole, comedian from Chi-Town, brother, from the south side of Chi-Town, doing it real big now, Deon Cole. So I'm looking for, and the movie, by the way, the movie comes out on Christmas Day. Happy birthday today, December 12th, to Regina Hall. So you seen the sister in let's see, Girls Trip. She was in Think Like a Man 1 and 2. She was in Love and Basketball. She was in all the scary movies, the scary movie series. She was in all of those. She was also in the Best Man. Regina Hall, funny too, comedic actress. Regina Hall, 53 today. Sheila Escovedo. You say, wait, who? Sheila Escovedo. Sheila E. That's what the E stands for. Happy 66th birthday to Sheila E. And this is an icon and a legend that, to me, she doesn't get enough props. She doesn't get the respect and the shine that she should as an icon and a true legend. Auntie Dionne Warwick is 83 today. Just think about all the songs that she's made that other people remade. A House Is Not a Home, Luther, she did it first. How many times can we say goodbye? She did a song with Luther. Anyone Have a Heart? Luther did that. Dionne did it first. That was her song. Walk On By, and you hear a sample. Doja Cat is sampling the beats from Walk On By in her new song. And then Sybil turned it into a dance record like in the 80s. Do You Know the Way to San Jose? I say a little prayer for you. So happy 83rd birthday, Auntie Dionne Warwick. Celebrate. Now, I want to shout out, before I bring my guest on, I want to shout out to the principal. I want to give the president of Harvard University, give her a big shout out. Sister's name is Claudine Gay, the first black woman president at Harvard University. So you already know the sister's been catching flack. They didn't want the sister in there. They don't want none of us in there if we're just going to tell the truth and shame the devil. So anyway, she, along with the president of Penn and I don't think it was MIT, Princeton, I think. So they had 3 Ivy League presidents come in front of the House of Representatives, and of course the MAGA cult members losing their damn mind, going crazy. Just basically what's happening over in the Middle East, in Gaza, and so you've got students that support the state of Israel and the people. You have some supporting Bibi Netanyahu, and if you watch this show, I've already told you, Bibi Netanyahu is very problematic. He is this global white nationalist movement. He is the Jewish version of that. He is the Jewish version of orange jumpsuit Hitler over here. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that dude, the orange dude. Then you've got Putin, Viktor Orban in Hungary. You've got Erdogan in Turkey. So you've got down in Venezuela, Argentina. So you've got all of these far right-wing racist white nationalists. It's a global white nationalist movement. If you watch the show, you heard me talking about it. So anyway, they tried to, Elise Stefanik, who's part of the MAGA cult in the House, really tried to show her ass and really try to embarrass and in a very condescending way talk down to a Claudine Gay, the president of Harvard University. First of all, Elise Stefanik, you need to check the sister's resume, okay? Your resume, you can't even be on the same block with Claudine Gay. And that same condescending, snide, smug, arrogant attitude and demeanor you had when you questioned Claudine Gay about if she thought that eliminating the state of Israel was anti-Semitic. So that same energy you had with Claudine Gay, you need to have that same energy with Elon Musk with his racist, anti-Semitic ass. Oh, by the way, your cult leader, y'all Lord and Savior, orange jumpsuit Hitler, you need to have that same energy. Did you have that same energy on October 6, 2021, when he led a violent insurrection that tried to overthrow this government that you are a part of? I don't think so. So just make sure you have that same energy all the way across the board. Okay, I digress. I got to bring up my guest. So my guest, I'm really honored to have this man on the show. I had a chance to meet him back toward the end of the summer. I believe it was either August or September. There was a Boys to Men mentoring conference. It was a great conference, and just some very powerful brothers that we were just pouring love and wisdom and knowledge and encouragement and uplift, trying to be the wind beneath the wings of some young brothers here in the community. And this brother's always been doing great work in the community. There's an event coming up that he's going to tell you about that I'm excited here. It's coming up in the Charleston area for the holiday season, basically. But he's going to give you all the information. So without any further delay, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the Honorable Student Minister, Brother DeAndre Muhammad.
Yes.
Minister Muhammad, thank you, brother.
Thank you, Brother Geno. It's an honor and privilege to be on your show, and we appreciate the great work that you're doing, not only in radio, but as a community advocate, and just a great brother, a very great brother.
Well,
and it's an honor to be on your show today.
Well, the feeling is mutual. You know that, and thank you for tolerating my monologue / rant. But sometimes, my grandmother taught me. She said, "Jeannie, the truth needs no defense."
That's
now,
right.
Some folks may not. It's the famous line out of the A Few Good Men, Jack Nicholson's line. You may not be able to handle the truth, but my grandmother taught me the truth needs no defense.
That's right. That's right.
And the truth, you can move on, because a lie, you got to keep up with that. A lie is like that thread. You got a sweater that's got that little piece of thread, and you keep pulling the thread, and eventually you don't have a sweater because you done just pulled the thread all out. So I stand on those principles. Now listen,
Yes,
you told me about this really exciting event. The holiday season is here. So if you don't mind, please feel free to share that information with the viewers.
yes. We're having a fundraiser with the Stylistic Review, featuring Van Fields and also Miss Altery Baxter and friends, at the Fox Music House.
Okay.
And that's in the North Charleston area, and that will be on December the 30th, 2023. The doors will open at 5 p.m. and this program will start at 6 p.m. And this is going toward our Muhammad University of Islam hub. Is for education, really true and independent education, an important fundraiser to help us, particularly in the Charleston area, Charleston and North Charleston area, provide a means, an independent means of providing our children with true, proper, and quality education. I know I'm preaching to the choir in terms of the madness that's going on in public education, but under the leadership of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and from the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad for years, we have had the Muhammad University of Islam that is true, independent education at the core. It's God-centered, teaching discipline, teaching character, as well as high quality academics, and a collaboration of parents, teachers, community, all the ingredients that's needed to make quality children that eventually will grow and evolve into quality adults and quality citizens for society. So we're having that celebration, I would say, as well as function and fundraiser to go toward quality education for our children.
So kudos to you and the work that you're doing with the school. Even more important, just the work that you and the nation do in the community. True advocates of the community, always, putting the community first, centering the community. So nothing but the ultimate respect for you and everybody in the nation for doing it, because you all definitely center the community and center black folks. You don't exclude anybody. But as I say on this show all the time, America has been anti-black for 404 years. So I'm going to do everything I can to be pro-black, because I'm pro-human. I'm all about humanity. But we know our history. As a matter of fact, you're just talking about school and history. nationwide, you've got movements to where they don't want history taught. They don't want the truth to be taught about America. And black folks built this country. Literally, our ancestors built this country by hand. And America hasn't always been nice to black folks at all, collectively, not to mention us Native Americans. So I think it's important in anything, like I was talking, like I said earlier, Brother Minister, my grandmother said, Jeannie, it's important. The truth doesn't it needs no defense at all. And I'll use an analogy of going to the doctor. Unless the doctor can get a truthful diagnosis on what your condition is, there's no way that he or she can treat the condition unless they know what the condition is. And then, okay, this is what we're facing. Now let's come up with a game plan, a treatment plan, a rehab, so we can eradicate this sickness and make it a teachable moment so you don't come back 5 or 10 years later and you don't get sick again. So I just want to give you props for the work you do in the community. Now, you and I, we had a conversation off camera about the importance of loving our women and uplifting our women. And I know you got some big things planned for 2024. So if you'd like to share that, feel free, take advantage of your platform, because I was really excited about some of the things you were talking about, the plans that you have for 2024.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to make it somewhat, I'm not going to give the surprise out as of yet, but our women have been at the forefront in the vanguard position for many, many years, as far as us as men are concerned. And we have to honor, uplift, and respect them. And to disrespect the female is to disrespect ourselves, as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teaches us. When we lift our women up, we lift ourselves up. So we don't want to make it a cliche that anytime Mother's Day come around, we give them something. I want to provide something outside of the Mother's Day, what you call it, cliche, and just going to the
commercial,
traditional, the
almost holiday that
commercialization.
they've turned it into. Make it Mother's Day every day.
Into the genuine respect, honor, and recognition that our women need. Our women, our girls, they need it. We look in a society, they're constantly disrespecting our women. They're constantly degrading our women. And we as men are not stepping up, particularly black men are not stepping up as we should to do for ourselves and to do what we need to do to protect our women and our girls. And one of the things we have to do first is to recognize their value. And after recognizing their value, go to work with the proper mindset, with the proper work ethic to produce a new reality for them in the home as well as in the community, so that they can have safe environments to come up in. But if we don't do that as black men, then who else is going to do it?
Nobody.
This is connected right to the education that is provided. This is how we teach and train our girls and our boys. Self-respect. We teach our young boys to respect the female. We teach our young girls to respect themselves, because we have to attack the attitude of black inferiority. And in black inferiority, when we feel inferior about ourselves, then we see our women in an inferior position, in a degrading position. And whatever we see is how we act upon things. But if we can change our attitude, change our mindset, to understand the value and the divinity of our women, then we as men can have the proper application of what we need to do as men, as providers, as protectors, as sustainers, as maintainers, as being in that vanguard position of protection, upliftment, and providing that they won't have to want for anything. We as men will take on our duty and responsibility as men to protect our women and children. And that's the importance of the Million Man March called on October the 16th of 1995. A lot of people thought it was a march against, disinviting our women. But the minister said our women have been standing up for us for many, many years. So he took on the responsibility with the call of God coming through him to have black men, nearly 2 million black men, stand up in solidarity and say that we're going to take on the responsibility to make our communities into decent and safe places to live, to honor and respect and uplift our women and our children. And that's our character, that's our attitude, that's our drive, that's our passion.
And I love it. It is truly the way I look at it. We have to create a climate in the culture to where just disrespect, neglect, any type of abuse, be it physical, verbal, emotional, spiritual, is unacceptable. Absolutely, we have to absolutely make it unacceptable. And you and I both, we're dads and we have spouses, so we had a wonderful conversation. So I'm looking forward to whatever you bring to fruition in 2024. I'm honored to be a part of it because one of the many things that my grandfather taught me was to be consistent. You can shower love and gifts on somebody on Mother's Day or Valentine's Day or their birthday or Christmas. Make it Christmas every day. Make it Mother's Day every day. Make it Valentine's Day every day. Make every day a holiday for the women in your life. And I always say, fellas, if you treat your woman with love and respect, that's gonna reciprocate and come back multiple times over. So
that's right.
I stand with you on that. So listen, before I let you go, let everybody know, because this concert, and it's a fundraiser, but it's a great show. And if you're old school, the Stylistics,
yes, sir.
This is the place you want to be. Let everybody know where they can get tickets, where they can follow you and everybody on social media. And if there's a phone number, just give all the contact information out.
Yes, sir. You can get tickets by going to educationundergroundrailroad.org/fundraiser or //square.link. And if you have any information that you need provided, I'll give you my phone number. It's 843-813-5814 for more information. And you can follow me at DeAndre Muhammad, Minister DeAndre Muhammad, via Facebook. And I just wanted to to share this because some of the things that what we're talking about in terms of our women and our children, just some of the things that the Muhammad University of Islam really shares in instilling quality education within our children. I think is important for me to share this so that people can know the value of what we're talking about as far as supporting this school system. What we provide with the Muhammad University of Islam, number one, is safe and orderly environments. Military drill exercise for discipline, high discipline, God-centered education, quality instructions and high academic standards, which is strong teacher support, dedicated instructors, student collaboration where our children know how to work together with one another in forms of teamwork, cooperative learning, high expectation. We also have Spanish courses, Arabic courses, character development, which is very, very important, academic enrichment programs, and champion chess teams. Also, sewing classes, culinary arts, musical instruction, violin instruction, percussion class, martial arts and defense, computer technology, and project-based classes, which is some of the things. So we here in Charleston, we're currently a little hub. So we're under the guidance and instructions of our regional Muhammad University of Islam in Washington, D.C. And Charleston is like a trial run to see if it'll work in our area.
Okay.
So if we are successful, we're starting off small in Charleston, but eventually if we are successful, then we can grow to become a full-blown Muhammad University of Islam, providing those things that were aforementioned. And with that, brother, that will provide an alternative that's necessary for us because of the lack of discipline and the total failure of the public educational system in terms of Black children. We need quality education and educational systems that are governed and owned by us. Outside of the box, outside of the okie doke, outside of the white supremac teaching, so that our children will not have to sit in a classroom not knowing their true history and the onward march of civilization, or things that they have contributed to the onward march of civilization. They must know their history, and history going all the way back to the God himself, so that they can know that they are not rejects, but they are the people of Almighty God. So that's what we rear right within our children. As the Bible says, ye are all God's children of the Most High God. And when we put that God-centered education within our children, then they grow up with high standards, high expectations. They won't allow anyone to degrade them, because we teach them that they are little God's children of the Most High God. So they will inspire and aspire to righteousness, dignity, self-respect, and character. That is very, very important, because it's one thing to have knowledge, but it's another thing to have character.
Yes.
It's not just to have knowledge, because you can have people that know a lot of things and very intelligent, but if they don't have any character, then it's null and void.
My grandfather called them educated fools. I'm not to cut
educated
you off.
Fools.
My grandfather called them educated fools.
Yes, sir, brother. We don't want educated fools, and we don't want educated tools. But we want truly educated children, so that we can have advanced children to produce a new reality. Because we are living in a world that's dying, but a new world is coming in, and that new world cannot come in unless we have true, good, quality education, and that's what we're teaching to our children.
And now you all see why the brother's title is minister, because he gave you a sermon right there. Student minister, brother DeAndre Muhammad. May the Almighty continue to bless and have favor on you, your family, and everything you touch. Thank you for coming on the show. Of course, you know you have a permanent home on the show. Once again, the Stylistics Review fundraiser for the Muhammad University here. Give them the date, and once again, where they can go and get tickets.
Yes, sir. Once again, that date is December the 30th. It's going to be at the Fox Music House in North Charleston, South Carolina. Doors open at 5 p.m. The program will start at 6 p.m. And right now, the tickets are going for $45. At the door, the tickets will go for $50. So again, you can get the tickets at educationalundergroundrailroad.org/fundraiser. And if there's any additional information that you would like to have, you can contact me at area code 843-813-5814. We'll be honored to have you all out for such a momentous occasion, and a very, very important occasion for the education of our children.
And those tickets will make very nice stocking stuffers. So y'all need to go ahead, get online, order those tickets, and stuff them in those Christmas stockings for Christmas Day. Student Minister DeAndre Muhammad, once again, brother, may the Almighty continue to bless and have favor on you, your family, and everything you touch. Happy holidays to you and your family. You got a permanent home here, so I know we'll see you again soon.
Thank you so much, Brother Geno. Keep up the good work, brothers.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I received that. That's brother DeAndre, student minister DeAndre Muhammad. Good brother. Powerful message. Education is important. And we got so many schools that are banning books and refusing to teach Black history. You can't teach American history without teaching Black history, because Black history is American history. The indigenous people, Native American history is American history. The immigration of the Chinese and the Irish and the Italians and the Germans and the the Jews that came to America from Europe and those that escaped the Holocaust. All of this is American history, and all of it, in its mosaic, all of it has to be taught. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you, and especially you, God most of all. Thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show. So, the next live show, the next live edition of the Geno Jones Show is going to be next Monday, December 18th. No live show on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I am committed. I'm hosting several events, emceeing events. We've got Christmas parades, so I have a lot of engagements that'll be going on around this time. That, I got a day gig on my morning radio show. So I will be pretty busy here in the Charleston Metro. The king, not the king, the king of MCs and everything and all that, just helping everybody have a great holiday. But remember, the Geno Jones Show is available anytime you want it, 24/7, right here on the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. So subscribe, share, screen grab, like, and binge watch all my back episodes. Thanks again to my guest student minister, DeAndre Muhammad, the event fundraiser for the Muhammad University, the Stylistics Review. If you're in the old school and the Stylistics, all their big hits, Betcha by Golly, Wow, and Children of the Night, People make the world go doom, 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 doom. I'm a huge Stylistics fan, so you don't want to miss that. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. I love each and every one of you. Everybody watching me live. Shout out to my mom. I see you there. Mother, I love you. I'll talk with you later. So I will see you live. I'll see you live Monday, December 18th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. But Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 6:30. Just come right back to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel and watch any episode as we bring you the best of the Geno Jones Show right here on the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. I'll see you.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.